As I'm filming this video, there is a timer going on for the next 1 hour. And what that timer is essentially a timer that tells me how long I've been deep working for. So one of the things that I want to implement in my life is tracking everything. Tracking how many hours I work, how much outreach I send, how many hours of content I make, how many replies I get on my outreach, how many leads we get in a month, how many booking calls we get for our clients, everything. I want to get super dialed in on my tracking. And one of the things that I want to track, and one of the things that I've started to track, is how much time I actually work. So if you see right here, I got one of these clocks that they have a little magnet on here that you can just attach to, like, essentially, like, for me, it's like I attach it to the monitor and I look at it constantly and I can see exactly how much time of the hour is left for me to deep work. And what this allows me to do is this allows me to essentially go onto my notebook. Let me open up the latest page. Go onto my notebook, and on my notebook, there's a little thing here, as you can see right here, where I can note down exactly how many hours I have worked, right? So whenever I work for 1 hour, I just make a cross, one simple cross like that. And I start the timer again. And when the timer is over, I cross it again. And so far today, I worked 4 hours, productive hours. It's 5 p.m. It's 5 p.m. I worked 4 productive hours. I did wake up late. I woke up at around 10 a.m. But again, I've missed around 2-3 hours of deep work that I could otherwise have, right? So do you see what I'm getting with this? Do you see how whenever you're tracking, it allows you to exactly see the gaps which you're missing in your life and how you can fix them? And what this allowed me to see, this tracking, is that I'm not actually working that hard as I claim to work. I'm not being that consistent and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks is tracking every single hour and also I will be tracking what I do for those hours. So the last 4 hours I spent deep working was all on client work. So today I spent 0 hours growing my actual business. This is the first hour that I'll be working on to grow my business, which is making content, doing follow-ups, doing outreach, all that kind of stuff. But do you see how, like, this is like, I now have data that in the last 4 hours, I've only done client work, where at least half of that I could be doing outreach. And so now I can take that data and I can go and hire out roles that will replace me within essentially the client work. And then I can reclaim, 2 hours of my time per day, actually put that into doing more outreach, more content, all that kind of stuff. So do you see how tracking actually helps? And I think in order to get to the next level that I want to go to, which is like $100,000 a month, etc., I need to seriously track everything that I do. It's not like a thing that I can just miss out on, because that's what I was doing previously. Before, I was just doing things and I wasn't tracking everything. And then I paid a mentorship to actually learn how to track. And one of the biggest things that the person who owns the mentorship told me, I wish there was something more to tell you that was more profound, but it's like the only thing you need to do in your business right now is track what you're doing and make decisions based on what you tracked. So if you didn't do enough volume, do more volume. If you did good enough volume, but the output of that input wasn't good enough, then work on the quality. That's all you gotta do. And that's all I paid the $10,000 for, right? So this is gonna be a rather short video, but I just wanna show you the importance of tracking, right? This is honestly, and by the way, this is not some fluff. This is not some bullshit. When I have this timer on, I literally do not leave my office. Before having this timer on, I would do whatever. I would get up, I would waste 5 minutes going to grab a coffee. I would waste 20 minutes going and eating in the middle of my workday. Or work session. But now, when I have this timer going off for 1 hour, I don't even think about getting up. because you can't pause this thing. This thing you can't pause. If you pause this thing and you leave it for more than 5 minutes, it resets to 0. So you if you don't remember like where you left off with the time, you're fucked, right? So it's not like you can just pause this thing and then come back. No. You have to sit here for the entire duration of the time that you've set until it's done to do other things that you want to do, right? So this is extremely powerful, and it's honestly helping me a lot when it comes to staying focused. So if you want to get fucking dialed in with your routine, get one of these motherfuckers. I'm not sponsored. Who would I be sponsored? Like, this is like fucking small brand and everything. But like, get one of these things, put it literally in front of you under your computer, and just grind the fuck out of it, okay? And track your time every single day. Even Hormozi talks about this, but he does it on a weekly basis. But I want to see what's going to happen as I track it on a weekly basis. So every single day of the week for multiple weeks in a row. So super exciting experiment, but this is going to help me. I believe this is going to help me grow a lot, because it just truly opened up my eyes to, like, because I wasn't tracking everything, it was so easy to lie to myself and delude myself to say, oh, you're working hard, bro. You're working like 8 to 12 hours a day. But it's like, in reality, I'm not working that hard. As you can see today, today I would have had an illusion that I was working hard, but I only worked like 4 hours. That's shit, that's nothing. So, and I only worked 4 hours on like things that were not going to grow my business, right? So this is going to really put you in a reality check that I think a lot of people miss. And just truly shined in on the importance of tracking. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you're interested in actually learning business lessons, go check out my business channel. That's where I talk about how to grow on Instagram, how to make money from Instagram. That is content for people who already have an established business, established offer, all that kind of stuff, and they're looking to grow, not for people who are looking to start. Just to make that disclaimer, it's going to only be linked in the description. Obviously, my Instagram is also going to be in the description, so if you want to check out what I do, who I work with, all that kind of stuff, go check that out. And if you want to message me, feel free to message me with any questions. I respond to my DMs personally. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you tomorrow.